Hi everyone, this is Knickknack118, back with the final leg of the reviews, the Bionicle Stars. First off, we're doing Gresh. Let's talk about the canister. Now, the canister is actually smaller. This is a much smaller canister, and it's a nice return to the canister size of the original sets. I mean, it's great. The figure can fit in the canister, and we have this nice background of the golden mask and the golden armor piece and Gresh. And Bionicle Stars Gresh. I mean, there's a lot of type. Let's go to the back. So we have the biocode over here, which I'm covering. The golden Tahu with all his armor, and all the other 6 stars, and which pieces go to which. Gresh can fit in his canister, and this is the different languages and choking hazard and all that stuff. And oh yeah, forgot about that. No one will ever know. Anyway, Thing, could you pass me the handy dandy scissors, please? Thank you. We don't need that half. So we'll work on the opening this. Alright, just open the side panel here, and we'll dump out right here the piece. Here, Thing, here's those back. Dump out the pieces. Now, there aren't that many pieces in this set, but I will tell you, I mean, you can really probably build him by looking at in the picture, the instruction booklet. So we have the instruction booklet, which doesn't exist. So we have a few pieces. We have this new armor. This is cool looking. Cameraman, zoom in on that. It has a cool new design. It kind of looks like some futuristic ship. This is the gold piece. We're going to set that aside and keep it in the shot just to remind you how many gold pieces we have. Yeah, so we have the Tauren body, the new armor, more new armor. See, I mean, zoom in on these pieces. Look, these are 2 new armor pieces. Actually, I think these are the new feet. Not quite sure. We'll find out later. And here are 2 of Gresh's silver mecha. The silver mecha shield. He's not going to have him as a shield. That pretty much works. So, we're going to build him really quickly. Alright. And we're going to build him in 3, 2, 1, go! We're done building Gresh. Let's talk about the build. The build was very simple. Unfortunately, it was an Tauren build, and I mean, there's just a little bit of armor on it. You cannot disguise the build, unfortunately. He's got the same sized head, but the building experience was overall pretty good. And as a comparison, Thing, could you hand me Gresh, please? Well, okay, Thing. Well, as we get on with this, main difference is his tools are silver. I mean, the feet are really different, and you can see he's about about a head shorter than the real Gresh. He has the mask differences quite a bit, and thank you, Thing. Anyway, yeah, I mean, he's quite a bit shorter. You have to really realize that these are just Tauren builds, and this Gresh is much more lime green. I mean, he's got lime green feet, lime green armor, and this one has a lime green mask. I mean, helmet. If you can see that's the same size. That is the same size. So, I mean, they're a little bit shorter. I guess this isn't really for playing. I mean, this one has a launcher, this one doesn't. This is really for kind of on your desk remembering Bionicle, I guess, because it's the final sets. I mean, that's how it is. That's really what it's for. I mean, this one only 9 points for articulation. Gresh has 13. So, there are differences there, but this is really for kind of remembering it. I mean, so overall for playing, he's pretty posable. I mean, you could still pose Gresh. I mean, but you're not gonna. It's not as fun to play with as the other Gresh. So the legs can't bend, which is no one likes that, and they're very similar to an Avamatorn. I think he's a nice little set. Overall, I mean, these aren't going to be super long reviews because of the size of the sets. So I mean, overall, this little guy is a very good set. He's got some nice knocking pieces for the mockers, for the collectors and the story people. He's definitely a plus. One extra feature, the golden armor. You can actually, if you don't plan on getting Tahu and putting all the armor on him, you can actually take off this piece and put the golden armor on right here. Yeah, just like that. So you can put the golden armor on there, which is a plus. So overall, I'd say he's a pretty good set. He's just an Avamatorn build. He's $8. You might as well go out and get him. It's the last Bionicle sets. I mean, it's the last Bionicle sets. You can just go out and get them if you like the story. For playing, he's not the best, but he's okay. So overall, Gresh is a great remembrance of the other Gresh, and he demonstrates his new powers from Matanui. Overall, he's a nice little set. I mean, not a big investment. Well, that was Knick-Knack 118. It's Knick-Knack 118 signing off.